90% of all classroom management problems that happen in a classroom after September are caused by the teacher. Now, this is a provocative statement. It's a statement I made when I was interviewing outstanding teachers from all across North America, Canada, and the US for my Lessons from Great Teachers to Teachers Who Want to Be Great book. And I asked them if they agreed or disagreed with that statement. Why do I and so many other experienced teachers tell me this statement's true? Because when you first meet your new class, you haven't yet had the opportunity to establish your classroom procedures and to demonstrate to your students how these are your non-negotiables and that there are consequences in your classroom for cooperating and there's consequences for not cooperating. You've not yet had the opportunity to show them that you always keep your word and that if you make commitments to them in regard to behaviors, you always follow through on those commitments. You don't know the students in your new class on an individual basis, so you're only guessing as to when to be demanding, when to soften your approach with a gentle verbal nudge, or when to back off completely. When you don't know your students yet, you can only make a best guess. But by the end of September, every effective teacher I've ever seen has established classroom procedures that have become routines. And they know their students well enough after a month to make informed choices as to which strategies are going to work best on Miguel, which strategies work best on Michelle. You get the idea. I'm not saying that effective teachers don't ever have classroom management problems after September with particular students. Of course they do. But these are rare and they are not ignited by anything that the teacher has done or failed to do. I've heard some teachers say that the key is to have high expectations for students' behavior. Then they walk into their grade 4 classroom and expect 39-year-old kids to sit still and be quiet for 2 hours. That's not a high expectation. That's an unrealistic expectation. Good teachers have high expectations, but their expectations are realistic given the age level of the students they teach. They teach their students classroom procedures. They always follow through on everything they say. These kinds of teachers rarely have classroom management problems after September. How about you? Thanks for watching.